9, 8,
7,
6, 5, 4, 3,
2, 1.
That's us, everyone.
Hey, everyone. We are back from
stage.
a week off. Because last week, oh boy, we were doing things so we could share them this week.
Yeah, so many things. Oh my gosh. So we're also live on Instagram. So I'll be trying to check out your comments as we go. Yeah, but if you are here, welcome, Skywalkers. And let us know where you're tuning in from. What are you doing right now? I always love to know that.
They're watching things we want to share.
Yes. Uh-oh, please don't. Can you move that? Okay.
All right. Well, we got a lots and lots of stuff to share. As we just said, conventions, meetups, book selling, and concerts.
Yes. Okay. Already we have people joining us. Julie, love Sarah's new dress. Thanks, Julie. We're going to talk about that. Very exciting. Kelly is here. Mom is here. I'm sure Dad is here too. We got Courtney and Troy. Welcome, Troy, from Montana.
Wow.
Excellent. And let's see. We got washing dishes, sitting out on the porch.
Oh.
Yeah, love that.
I want to sit out on that porch.
I know that porch.
I get some of my best work done on that porch in Arizona. I think I wrote most of Today in Star Wars history on that porch.
Oh,
watching the snow.
Ah.
Is it snowing there now? Because when I think of your house in Arizona, I'm visualizing snow.
Hey, the I Am Geek Show joined us. Hey, guys.
Hey,
Nice to see y'all. All right. Cool. Okay,
all right,
so should we get into it?
Let's get into it.
Let's get
we
into
got lots
it.
to get into.
We got lots to share this week. So now it's time for
Things we want to share.
Things we want to share. Things we want to share. Things we want to share.
All right.
All right, enough of that. Let's get on with it.
James is here too. Excellent.
James, howdy.
Let's get on with it. Okay.
So
go
let's
ahead.
start with the event that started it all last week, and that is San Diego Comic-Con 2024.
Yes.
We went 5 Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We went 4 days.
Yes.
That includes Wednesday's preview day.
That's right.
Which I thought the crowds were going to be a little bit less. No.
But you only had that singular focus of going on the show floor, which was kind of nice, actually, because there was no panels on preview night.
Yeah, that's true.
It's just about checking out. Like, we went straight to the Lucasfilm Pavilion.
Yeah, got that out of the way.
To check that out. Yeah.
Yeah. And then the activations were all open. Most of them were open.
Ones?
Most of
Outside?
them. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. It's been fun.
Oh, crazy 2 weeks. Yes.
Yes.
So let's start things off with Wednesday was preview night.
Yes.
Crowd was pretty good.
Yeah, we went live on our YouTube to show off the
we did the
and so thank you guys for tuning in. I know.
Yeah.
I believe the Turkells joined us. We had and lots of people have watched it back. So if you want to see what that looked like at Comic-Con, just look in our videos in the live tab.
I know a lot of people were asking what the Lucasfilm Pavilion was going to have. So we thought, you know what, instead of doing a video to show 2 weeks later, let's do a live stream.
Yes.
And they had all the Acolyte costumes and some props.
Yeah.
And boy, to see those costumes up close is just phenomenal.
Yeah.
As extravagant as Mother Anastasia is, when you get to the Stranger, it's like very, very minimal.
It is, and it's much more brown and tan than you would think. The lighting really made it look much darker on set. Yeah, it was really neat.
Yeah, and May's purple samurai outfit.
Yeah,
a lot of them have taken like a month just to do like this, the top half.
And the cape looked so cool. It really looked like a Doctor Strange cape up close with all the different knit patterns everywhere. It was really neat.
Then you pan over to the Stranger, it's like a poncho.
Yeah,
a straight poncho.
Exactly.
But then you see the helmet. Oh my goodness. So that was the Lucasfilm Pavilion, and all around they had her universe.
Yes.
Little kiosk, and then they had other little booths.
They had a Rock Love jewelry booth. They had all the like licensees
Yeah.
for Star Wars. The Hasbro booth was very nearby.
Right.
Yes.
And the one thing that we saw we really wanted.
Geeky Tikis. Look at it. Oh my goodness.
We saw this Jar Jar. Yeah, what
Tiki.
Geeky Tiki. We thought we knew we had to get it. Look at that. He's got the tongue out and everything.
But look at the back. This was a surprise when we took it home and opened it. Look at how cool that is. 25th anniversary of Phantom Menace.
I think this was the only Phantom Menace 25th anniversary Tiki that they had available.
Yeah. We did highly consider this beautiful Princess Leia mug, but it was a little out of our price range. So we're like, we're happy with Jar Jar.
Yeah, whenever we see something, it's like, we'll put a price tag on it. It's like, okay, if this is $65, which we thought the Princess Leia, not really a mug.
Yeah.
But the Geeky Tiki, $65, we got it. Guess how much it was?
Yeah, does anybody know? Joey might know.
All right. If you're guessing $125, you're right. Which was, if it was like a life-size bust, then maybe. But this was, it wasn't that big, but it was very beautifely.
Yeah. Here,
it didn't look cartoony like the other Geeky Tikis do.
Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? It was really pretty and big. And on, let's see, on eBay, it's going for $370 right now because they were almost sold out, and that was preview night.
So your mom guessed at 45, which
yeah,
we would have taken, but Courtney came in at 125.
Yep.
Courtney, did you know that or did you guess?
Yeah, Courtney.
You know
what?
Oh, look at that again. Show that again. I'm looking at the hole on the top.
Yeah.
If that were Krellman from the holiday special,
yeah,
Harvey Korman, the character who pours drinks in his head, at 125, I would have had to have gotten it, but not gotten anything else like the whole week, including food.
Now, yeah, she is beautiful. I mean, that is a piece of art. That is artwork right there.
Yeah, see, that does not look like. Here, show that again.
Okay.
See, look at the difference.
Yeah, yeah. This has like a patina on it, like it's a patina. It's not shiny like that. You know, it has like a matte finish, and it was bigger. It was like bigger than this guy. And
you think so?
Like wider. It was wide.
Yes. The shoulders.
It might not have been as tall, but yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. So beautiful. We did not walk home with it though.
No. And then all around the Lucasfilm Pavilion, there were other booths, other vendors, but it was really the Geeky Tikis and her universe that really caught our eye.
Yeah. Yeah. And so that was most of the Star Wars that happened. Yes. Oh, yes.
Something else caught our eye.
Something else.
Yeah.
We have to tell the story of this. Okay, this is all about things we want to share. We did get a few things.
Okay.
And so should we tell the story of how we got this? Okay. So at Hallmark booth, they had so many cute things. In fact, I believe we put up a straight video of the Hallmark booth as well. Or I don't know.
A live stream.
Yeah, whatever it was. But they have these new ornaments now, Star Wars ornaments that are what are they called?
These here? Vintage,
like
vintage themed.
Yeah, vintage themed ornaments, which of course caught Richard's eye right away.
So you may have seen the Darth Vader action figure Christmas ornament.
Yes.
Which is about 4 inches tall, and that's coming out in October. But I saw that, I think the Chicken Fence had posted that on Facebook a while ago, and I saw that Vader vintage figure. It's like, okay, I gotta get that. It's vintage. They know who they're talking to. They know who to sell to. So I want that. And at this time at the convention, they had an exclusive, another vintage action figure, and this was the Tusken Raider. Look at the sand person. Look how cute that is. Look, this just speaks right to me.
Now, just so you know, this was exclusive to San Diego Comic-Con. So you could only get it if you were there early in the morning and got the first 50 tickets that Hallmark gave away, right? Or later on in the day, they would do some other things. But we were all running around. We were doing our panels. We weren't really focused on getting this. But I think it was Saturday. We happened to be in the area at the time on the show floor, and the Hallmark Star Wars booth mentioned that, by the other regular Hallmark booth at 3:30 p.m., they're going to have a lineup that you can buy any exclusives that Hallmark is selling at the con. So we went over there at about 3:15, and there was already a line against the wall, and we're like, oh no.
Yeah,
So
wasn't there not supposed to be a line at this point? They said no lines, just show up.
Yeah, there was not supposed to be a line until until 3:30. And so we get there and there is already a line against the wall. So we're like, okay, we joined the line against the wall and we did some recon and it looked like we might be okay to purchase this exclusive. So we did it. We got in line. We waited about, was it half an hour?
Yeah, I would say. Give or take.
And we ended up getting our exclusive. And they were only limiting it to 1 per person, which is awesome.
Yeah. What is this in the past? 10 per person? That's it? We're cutting off at 10? No one needs 10. If they're getting 10, then they're reselling them. That's not fair.
Yeah.
And they had like 50 during the morning, which everyone got, and then 50 during the afternoon. And those were kind of under the radar. No one really thought about getting them later on because they had like Her Universe had 2 booths, Hallmark had 2 booths, and the other booth had the 50 that went under the radar. So luckily they were on our radar.
Yes.
And we grabbed it. And standing in line for exclusives, that's so 2009, 2009, more.
But we managed to just, fall into it. So that's why it worked out.
You know what? It was vintage. It was Kenner reproduction. It was an exclusive. It checked all the boxes.
It is so cute. This is like what, foam core board?
No,
I don't know.
I think that's wood.
Plastic.
Yeah,
or wood.
Your mom nailed it with Hallmark. Yes. Oh, you would have had a field day at Hallmark.
Yeah. Now, one of the other things we did get in contact with one of the creators of Hallmark, licensed things, and he is going to hook us up with the person in charge of Star Wars content creation at Hallmark
and IPs.
And we're gonna have a podcast interview because we want to talk about like just little things that we learned from him alone. The fact that the figures that hang on trees that look like action figures, they have to sculpt them so that the feet are just a little off so it can't actually stand. Freestand. It has to be an ornament because that's what their license is for, is an ornament. So it can't fall into the action figure category. It's fascinating stuff.
Yeah, I never put that together. And I said the trash compactor, which is like $70, but well worth it. It's like, well, why bother putting that out as a Christmas ornament? That's a play set. And he said, no. Hasbro has got the license for play sets. We do not. So as long as you put one of these little rings on there, you put one of those on there, suddenly it's a Christmas tree ornament.
It's an ornament.
And now they can sell it. Oh, that's brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
So funny.
It's like,
yeah.
So we got all that kind of really fun information from this gentleman, and he's gonna put us in touch with someone who can answer more questions. We had so many questions. Like, I'm kind of the bottom rung guy. But
well, no, he was in charge of Star Trek licensing, and as much as Star Trek is cool, we want to have more of a Star Wars focus on our discussion.
So the people he's gonna get in contact with has information on all the IPs.
Yes.
So no, when he said Star Trek, your eyes.
Yeah. Well, okay. So I don't know. Should we jump around here? Should we talk about Star Trek? Well, let's go in order. Okay. Yeah. All right. So
while we're waiting in line, it was Saturday, and Friday we had our 2 panels, and people were coming over to us like, "You did the classic Marvel Star Wars comics panel," which is really exciting. It's always nice to hear people's reactions afterward, because after a panel, the staff was like, "Get out, get out, get out, get out, get the next people up here, get out, get out." So when you see people just out in the wild and they stop and say, "Hey, you did that panel, we really enjoyed that," it really becomes very gratifying.
It does.
Now, speaking of the panel.
Yes, let's talk about our panels. But first, I just want to bring up some comments here. Dad, fascinating regarding Hallmark. Yes, it's very fascinating. Bobblehead. So, Funko Pop have to be bobblehead for Star Wars characters, not action figure like without the bobblehead. Interesting, Julie. Okay, that's a good thing. Okay. Oh, excuse me. And thank you, Sasha. Yes, we're feeling better. We just have lingering coughs. We did not get COVID at the con. We wore masks everywhere.
Okay, that's the one thing we didn't get.
Yes.
Was COVID.
Yes.
People on Facebook were calling it COVID con. That's why when you saw us most of the time, we were wearing masks. And those masks saved our lives.
That really helped. And yes. Okay, so let's get into Friday, where we had our panels.
Mm-hmm.
So Friday was panel day for us. We had 2 panels, the classic Marvel Star Wars comics panel,
Mm-hmm.
and that was really fun. The only thing that happened though is we were promoting our special guests, and unfortunately, because of traffic and parking and everything, they did not get there on time.
No, they made it 5 minutes after
our panel. Yeah. So we did the panel ourselves, which was fine because we had already have notes prepared that was just ourselves. So it worked out. We were just sad we weren't able to have our special guest there. However, Details did join us later for our trivia, our Star Wars trivia panel on Friday.
Say it right.
Our Star Wars trivia competition of
Chaos.
And wow, that was our wheelhouse.
What? That was so much fun. Oh, we had Details popped in unexpectedly because we asked them to come as a guest.
Yes.
Watch the show, play. But wait a minute, you're here, D. Get on stage.
Yeah.
And he sat right next to Leilani Shu, who was our scorekeeper. And Leilani Shu is a Jawa in all the Mandoverse shows.
Yes.
She was a scorekeeper, and D was up there. It's like, okay, now we're gonna find something for D to do. It's like, okay, D is a performance artist. D, get down here and dance.
Yeah, he acted out some answers and things like that.
Yeah, and go ahead, and we just uploaded it today on YouTube. We put together like a 17 minute highlight reel, which was it's a lot of fun. I'm not sure we can ever beat this one. It was so much fun. We had 2 games. 2 games. One was called Blast Shields, where contestants have got their eyes are shielded. They're wearing welding glasses they can't see out of, and we ask them a trivia question. They get to spell it out with these foam letters.
With these giant foam letters. So they have to feel what the letter is. They have to organize themselves in the right order to answer the question. It's a 1-word answer. And meanwhile, the whole crowd is like, move to your right, move to your left. It was really fun. Yeah. Oh, Blast Shields was so much fun to watch. Yeah. Yeah.
It's all about team building, team competition, and getting everyone just up there and having a good time. And then we rolled into the regular trivia, which was again a lot of fun. And we gave away a lot of prizes.
Yeah.
Ryan Wolterberger, our friend from liningup.net, gave us a couple of stuff, including a big Darth Malgus sideshow statue.
Yeah.
Watch the video. You'll see the girl who won this. Oh, she was so happy.
She was so happy.
I'm so glad she won.
So this is on our YouTube channel right now. It's the most recently uploaded video. Now, if you are part of the Skywalking Force, later this week, probably by tomorrow, I will be able to upload the full panel video of the Star Wars trivia. So you'll be able to see the full thing if you are part of our Skywalking Force. All right. Yeah, so that's really fun for you
and
guys.
Then yeah, so
keep talking. I'm gonna
okay. Yeah, and then I'm not sure if Sarah just mentioned this because I was reading comments, but the classic Marvel Star Wars comics, that one will also be held for the Skywalking Force. And then, oh boy, after that last panel, a trivia panel, I've never been so wiped out in my life. I think we had gone out to eat with Julie and James Gildersleeve and Dave Scale, and I was just I think I fell asleep on my pizza. I was so tired.
We had fun though.
Yeah, but that was like Friday. We already had like 3 days full of Comic-Con. The next day, we did what? What did we do next day?
No, we had to go back. We had to dial it back because we skipped over Thursday.
Okay.
Yes,
and.
Well.
Oh no.
Well, I didn't want you to go on to the next thing.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wasn't that on Saturday?
No.
Oh,
no.
My bad.
Yeah.
My bad. I thought that was on Saturday.
All right. So those were our panels, and we wanted to go over those first because those are exciting. Also, the classic Marvel Star Wars comics panel is only available to the Skywalking Force.
I just told them that.
Oh, okay. Very good.
Well, you stepped away.
Yeah.
Okay, my bad. Okay.
So if you missed it, if you're part of the Skywalking Force at $5 a month and above, then you get to watch those videos. So
yeah,
Skywalkers.
And a big thanks to Julie Gildersleeve, who was social mediaing and recording some of the
panels.
The panels,
yeah, that was great.
Yeah, just getting some of those pictures. Thank you, Julie, for doing that. And James, her husband, was giving out raffle tickets.
Yep.
So he was like the popular man.
And Brent also helped out.
Brent, oh yeah.
We had the Pixie Dusted Traveler helping out. We had everyone. So yeah, and also the San Diego Star Wars Society.
Right.
Yeah. So it was great.
Oh,
it was great.
We should have added that name to the YouTube.
I did.
Oh,
no problem.
See, there you go.
I'll be social media for you anytime. Yeah, that was super helpful.
we had a crack staff this time around.
We did.
Julie was on social media. James was on raffle tickets.
Josie,
Ho,
and Kathy.
We had Josie on the show like in 2015 when she and a bunch of people made a Star Trek fan film.
Yep.
And she was doing a lot of behind the scenes videography and recording the whole thing. So I wouldn't have to edit it later on. She would just do some swish pans and get what I needed. So that she really helped out.
Yes.
Okay. And then
so Thursday began with I went to a panel called Musical Anatomy of a Superhero. I was very excited to go to this because it was moderated by Michael Giacchino, who is, of course, the composer for Star Trek and Rogue One and many things.
The upcoming
Fantastic Four.
Ooh.
Yeah, so many things. The Incredibles, everything. Anyway, and he's also wished me a happy birthday. Thank you, sweetie. Yes, but so he was there. But also in this roundtable of composers, it included Michael Abels, who did the music for The Acolyte. And as you know, I've had some issues with that. So I was very excited to hear what he had to say. Yes. And I do have to say...
Sarah was escorted out of the room.
No! Well, I do have to say... so Michael Giacchino asked the composers, basically, he went down the line and he went through everyone and he said to say 2 movies that describe you and then what movie did really called out to you as a kid, musically. And so one of the movies Michael Abels says described him was Empire Strikes Back. And he was the only one who mentioned a Star Wars movie as one of those. And then the movie that called out to him as a kid was The Sound of Music. So I'm like, all right, I have to like this guy.
This is Michael Abels.
This is Michael Abels. Yeah. I was like, oh my gosh, this is great. And he was very eloquent, kind of in the way of John Williams, you could tell he was very smart. He was very eloquent in the way he spoke. So
chooses his words wisely.
Yes, it was a very good experience for me to experience this. And also this panel included Christopher Lennertz. Now, you may not know that name, but he does the music. He's the composer for The Boys, which is a new show that we are now completely obsessed with.
Yeah, we never wanted to see this because everyone said it was so gory and graphic, and it is. So you never really wanted to watch it.
Right.
But then you heard this, it's like, I'm in.
Yeah, so Christopher Lennertz composed the music for Rogers the Musical. And he is in that wheelhouse of people who love musicals and love superheroes. So we got totally along. I did a round table with these guys afterwards.
Yeah. Sarah did a round table, meaning there was other journalists there.
Oh my God. There was some guys who were toking it up and one of them had a drink. He was drinking. I don't know what was going on. Yes. I don't know what was going on, but I basically interviewed all the composers. Me and one other guy had questions that mattered. And the rest were like, okay, you ask another question. Okay, you asked another question. I was like, what? Pardon me. So regardless, the whole Musical Anatomy of a Superhero panel is up now on our YouTube channel. As much as they let me record, which was quite a bit. I was actually surprised they let me record most of it.
Did they ever stop you?
No, they never did. They made a point to say that when there's anything on screen, that you have to not record. So I would put my camera down during those. So obviously there's some little blank spots. Right. But other than that, everything that the composers said were there. So that's available for you guys to watch. And it's great sound. It really got some great sound.
Yeah, because of the Skywalking Force, that's you all. Mm-hmm. We got these little microphones.
We got the little microphones, and that gimbal really helped out.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Oh, just getting a lot of the cosplayers of the Planet of the Apes activation, that gimbal really comes in handy because you get a much smoother shot, and people will move out of your way.
Yeah.
When you come to the crowd with one of these gimbals.
It's really nice.
Which is the camera holder.
Yeah,
or
they'll duck down yeah. So that video is up right now of the full panel. I am putting together the videos of the roundtables. So that will be up, and I'll probably do a full audio Q&A maybe for the Skywalking Force. I'm not sure yet.
Okay.
So that's in the works. I hope to finish that by T23 or by Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So your dad's asking if there were shotgun mics.
No,
they're not shotguns. They're just cardioid. So they
Yeah.
really narrow in where, suppose that shotgun, which if we got a shotgun, that would really, we just aim the shotgun right at the speaker.
Yeah, that would be great.
That would be awesome. I don't know if they have like little lavalier shotguns. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Now I was questioning about the panel.
Yeah.
Because I had a library show to do, so I wasn't able to be there. But afterwards, on Friday, there was a Planet of the Apes panel, which I
on
really
Thursday. Yes.
Okay, Thursday. I really wanted to see, and you did all your recon, knew where it was, knew where I had to stand in line.
Yep.
And somehow we met.
Yeah, we met like outside the con, like on the bridge.
How?
Like it just worked out, and then we like ran to the panel.
Ran there, and then I started to record it, and the woman kept saying, sorry, you can't record the panel. You can't record the panel.
And it was in a smaller room. It wasn't like, it was very odd, but so you did get the audio.
I got the audio because they're little black boxes.
Black boxes, they don't know you're recording. So we have the audio of the full
But when you're going like this,
and
I wasn't being an idiot, like with my camera over my head.
And it was a really good panel too. Like they should have let people record it, at least some of it.
Yeah, sometimes the staff will be told they can't record one panel, and they'll just assume they can't record all the panels.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
There's sometimes communication breaks down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I did get all the audio, got about 7 minutes of video in the front, and then you got some video of me.
Richard asked a question.
Because as soon as they said, okay, there's the microphone, if you want to line up, you were like, pushed me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I know how that is.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And so I was able to ask a question. You were
like 5 back or something.
And they said, keep your questions short to everybody. Keep your questions short.
Okay, speaking of that, the musical anatomy of a superhero, there was one guy who had like a 3-minute question. I just cut his question down to about 10 seconds.
Well, you cut to the very end, and here's my question. We don't need to hear your backstory.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, and I'm a blah blah blah, and I really loved when you did this, and I have this in my car, and I listened to it. It's like, no, what's your question?
I took the 405 to the 5 to get here, and I passed by Oceanside, and then San Diego.
It was so annoying. Yes.
Well, me or him?
No, the guy at the superhero panel. I was like, what's going on?
Well, because there was someone in line at the Q&A asking people, what are your questions? And they would help you narrow down your questions.
That's very nice.
It is very, very nice, but it's like, dude, hold my blue milk. I got this. And he said, well, what's your question? I just want to ask what Easter eggs. I love me some Easter eggs. Yeah, Easter eggs. He said, okay. And he kept on going. But then when he was talking to the other people in line, he would say, okay, so what's your question? And I had to turn around and go, shh.
Yeah. Because they were meanwhile talking.
Yes.
The panelists.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I asked, it wasn't maybe like a 45-second question.
Oh,
Easter eggs. Yeah.
No, it was short.
Yeah. So I'm putting together that panel right now, that audio for Talking Apes, and that should come out. Well, we're hoping to get everything out by D23. After D23, it'll all be about Disney, Star Wars, and MCU news.
Oh my God, yes. Oh, Justin Smith has joined us. Sarah sporting Star Trek. That's right. We're going to talk about that in a second. But first, okay, is that good on that?
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, Her Universe Fashion Show. We got to go to the Her Universe Fashion Show. And so this year was new because Mattel was sponsoring it. Every other year, it's been like Disney focused or something. So Mattel gave us gift bags. Now, I do have to say that Mattel didn't get the memo that these gift bags are supposed to be like full of really, really awesome stuff. So we basically got, first of all, the gift bag itself was really cool. It's very, iridescent Her Universe bag. It's very nice. So that's cool. And then we pretty much got a Barbie. Woohoo! And then some coupons or advertisements as to what's coming. So instead of like a Rock Love jewelry piece and a big Disney piece and a something and a blah, blah, blah.
You got trick-or-treating at Comic-Con the last gift bag. This time We got a Barbie.
We got a Barbie. Now, she is real cute. Now, granted, we got in there earlier than everyone else, and there was different Barbies in different bags, so I ran around and figured out the one I wanted, which was this one. So she is like kind of reminiscent of the original Barbie with her ponytail, and she's real cute. So this is going in my office. And I like everything else in here. This bag now has other stuff in it. Oh, check it out. Check those.
Here is just to prove that we did a panel there. There's my placard. There's Sarah's. And Sarah again. And Chris Bartlett.
Yeah.
I hope Dee grabbed his.
Okay, so this is what else was in the Her Universe fashion show bag. This advertisement for Her Universe and $15 off. So a coupon. Okay. And then also we got to learn more about the Kids Mental Health Foundation with this flyer. Isn't this exciting?
In case you need to know.
Yes. And then they had a cool program this year. The program was really nice because they actually posted photos of each designer's sketch of their work, which really helped out later when you have to make a choice and choose your favorite one. So we had the photos, we had the designer names, and we had the designer Instagram handle, which was also very helpful. So that was great. That's our... So yes, as Julie said, she was waiting for the gift bag reveal. Yes. Once again, Mattel did not get the memo. But that's okay. That's okay. I am grateful that we were able to go. And I do really love my Barbie. Should I take her out of the box, you guys?
No.
Should I take her out of the box?
Toys should not. You know what? I had a hard time taking this and this out of the pack. Oh, we did an unboxing of this.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I have to share it. But yes. Yeah. So I think she should be taken out of the box so she can play with her Forces of Destiny friends.
Maybe we'll save that for next week.
Yeah. Ooh. That'd be fun. Okay. So that was our Her Universe reveal. We had a great time at the show. It was very fun. And if you go to the highlights on my Instagram, the highlights, there is some highlights of the night there on our Instagram. So you can see that having possibilities. So Julia says, take her out, take her out. Oh, Mom wants to make a costume for her. Okay. That would be awesome.
Make a little Sarah costume for her.
Oh, a little Jedi Tink costume.
Oh,
that would be cute,
fun.
Right? Her hair's in a
really
little ponytail. Yeah, she's cute.
You know, we got lots more to go over. So maybe next week.
Next week, yeah.
If you're good, well, next week.
Okay.
And next, what? And then we were sitting in a panel on whatever day it was. I don't remember. Thursday. But then we halfway through, it's like, okay, we're good. And we left.
It was evening. This was after the Her Universe fashion show. You wanted to go see.
Yeah, a panel. We went to go see it. And then,
it was like, so we left halfway through.
Yeah, and we walked out, and everyone outside in the front of the convention center were all looking up with their phones.
Yeah, they're like
poised and ready to shoot something.
There's like a lot of people, and they're all like staring at the sky.
What are you guys
and we're like, what's going on? And not 2 minutes later, fireworks shot up from the Petco Park right across the street, and a Marvel drone show began.
Oh my goodness.
We were in the right place at the right time. We got to watch the whole show. Again, that's up on our YouTube channel. But I wanted to share because later on, I don't know how Instagram knows, but it knew that I was interested in the drone show, and it showed me the guys who had put on this drone show, and they put together a reel. So I'm not going to play the sound because there's sound on there that might pick it off.
That's copyright issues.
But we're going to play some of this because they have some really cool video of the drone show. They must have had like a drone taking video of the drones.
A drone within the drones.
Yeah. And then I'll read to you some fun facts about this drone show. You ready?
I love
so this is from that drone show guy on Instagram. Here we go. So look at that. Deadpool. It's so
There's
cool.
Petco Park.
Look, so that's Petco Park. That's how they set them all up. Look at that.
How?
Isn't that awesome?
How?
Yeah, so they use, oh my God, look at this.
How is that happening?
I don't know. It's incredible. Look at that.
There's no way for this to logistically work.
No. Okay, then they had fireworks, which obscured the smoke. Yeah, lots of people have issues about that, which I did too. I was like, I just want to see the drones.
Stop the fireworks. Save some money.
Yeah.
There's some Wolverine and Deadpool. It was all Wolverine and Deadpool.
Mostly. But then, LFG, which means let's effing go. And this is so cute. Man, I really want that necklace. All right. Marvel Studios.
Galactus.
Galactus. Okay,
yeah,
that's his name.
Is...
Okay, now this was a record here.
Yeah.
This is all like pyrotechnics from the drones. Like, I don't know how they did it. But this fantastic, look at this.
That's for the Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
And right before this was Galactus, who is the villain for Fantastic Four.
Yeah. It is so awesome. All right.
You see it, but you still don't understand it.
No. Like, wow. Yes. Wow. And we got, I don't know, if you're on Instagram, I'll read your comments. Yes, Rock Club did make a version of it, and I want it. Thank you, Courtney. Okay. All right.
Well, you would have gotten it.
Well, yeah, that's well, we'll get there.
Okay.
Okay, so let me read what the drone show guy says. We made the largest drone show in America and set a new Guinness World Record title for Deadpool and Wolverine. Sky Elements and I are incredibly proud to have brought Marvel's vision to life at San Diego Comic-Con. We also created the largest pyro drone show in America, revealing the Fantastic Four logo in flames. Super cool. This was the coolest thing any of us have ever seen. The videos just don't do it justice. The new Guinness World Record title is for largest aerial display of a fictional character formed by multi-rotors / drones.
That's very specific.
It was, and it was for Deadpool, the first formation. The title was broken twice in the same show. So the first formation featured Deadpool, and it consisted of 1,599 drones. But then they set the record again with the next formation of Wolverine, which used 1,607 drones. So 8 more drones. And he said, sorry, Deadpool. Or he tagged Ryan Reynolds. Sorry, Ryan Reynolds. Come talk to us if you want to beat, well, Hugh Jackman. So holy crap.
Yeah. I did a library in Long Beach, and they had a drone show.
Oh.
And I was asking the librarian about it. She said, yeah, we'll never have that again. It's like $10,000.
Holy buckets.
For a little drone show. Nothing even close
nothing like this.
To this.
Yeah, now I want to know the price tag on this.
Oh, if this little one in Long Beach, the Long Beach Library was $10,000, we're looking at a couple $100,000.
Oh, yeah. And how do they even practice that? Like where?
Yeah. Oh, a baseball field.
Yeah. But that was so cool to see that setup. Like I really thought that was.
And neat. I wonder if wind is a factor. I'm sure it is.
Probably.
But how it's like fireworks at Disneyland. How much of a wind factor would just cancel the show?
Oh, I don't know. But we did need more wind to get rid of that smoke.
Yeah.
But actually, Dad might know. I think drones kind of account for wind a little bit because they can kind of maneuver because they have like a GPS feature, so they know like exactly where they are. They can pinpoint themselves in the sky, and I feel like they do that, and they know like how to account for wind and stuff.
I guess if there was a big enough wind that would blow a drone over, they would just not do it.
Right. Yeah.
But wow, so a highlight of Comic-Con was walking. That's the beauty of Comic-Con. You walk around the corner, there's something else. You walk around this corner, something else is big and new.
You might have missed something here, but then you run into something you didn't know you wanted to see.
Oddly enough, I got a friend who missed a lot because he didn't know where anything was. How did you miss? Everything is right there in front of you. How did you? I'm gonna not say the person's name to protect the guilty.
Yes.
But how? That's on you.
All right. So the navigation chip in the drone will use GPS. Yeah. Okay. So I think that helps keep it where it needs to be.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then on Saturday night.
Yes.
Saturday. The Virtual Cantina, our friends Spencer and Jeffrey and Mike and the gang, they had another meetup.
Yes.
And we met with them for a few hours.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So also I want to say that at that meetup, it was really fun because I was wearing this dress.
Oh.
Now, I want to say at Comic-Con, there was really not a lot of Star Wars going on except for the Lucasfilm booth and the panels on Friday. There wasn't a big Star Wars panel, but there was a lot of Star Trek stuff. And her universe had this amazing Star Trek dress. They have a yellow one, a red one, and the blue. And I'm like, well, I have like 2 red dresses. So I decided to get the blue. It's got pockets, you guys. It fits so nice. Like,
well, you don't want a red one.
It.
Red one will put a target on your back.
Well, yeah, that's true, because this is kind of original series,
Design.
which means this is the science-y dress. The blue is science. Yeah. So this, and so what was really funny at this Virtual Cantina meetup, I was there early, and then all of a sudden,
Melissa Miller from Star
walks
Warsologies.
in. Melissa walks in, and her friend, both wearing the same dress in blue. And we were all like, we've got the Star Trek dresses at a Star Wars meetup. So it was hilarious. I had to post on my Instagram. I was like, it was so fun. Let me show you.
Yeah. Have you had your eye on that dress for a while? It seems like
No.
every time we go there, you want something Star Trek.
Well, they had a different Star Trek dress, a red one, available last time, right? And look, we're beaming up. Isn't that cute? Yeah, we all showed up. It was so cute. And I just didn't like the fabric. It was too anyway. So and it was.
Well, this is spandex.
It's spandex and cotton, and it's so nice. Yeah, so I loved it. And also there was more Star Trek happening because Paramount Plus.
Well, Paramount Plus has got like 15 Star Trek shows going on.
They do. And it's awesome, including Strange New Worlds. But like Paramount Plus, this is our badge for the con. So we had, there
was a big sponsorship.
Sponsored. Thank you.
From Paramount Plus. And they had a big Paramount Plus activation. They call it activation, but it's an exhibit. It's an exhibit.
It's called, well, they call it the Lodge because you got to go in. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And you got to you got to do things that were, there was like a ghosts thing. There was a Star Trek thing. There was all this Paramount Plus
so inside
stuff.
there were like little areas where this area was the Star Trek area. This was the Ninja Turtle area. This was
SpongeBob.
The SpongeBob one.
Yeah.
Which everyone was really friendly except for the SpongeBob people.
Yes.
Other than that, everything was, and they had one for ghosts.
Yes.
And one for not the bear for this one, but the John Krasinski, Ryan Reynolds movie, If.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Like little I guess activation exhibits in this big giant exhibit hall.
Yeah, it was really cool. And we were the first ones in there.
Luckily.
To get Star Trek shirts. So you got to pick 3 different logos. And so I picked this. And in the back, you could say other things. And so I picked
you have a saying. Quote.
Yeah, you have quotes. You have Beam Me Up. You have Engage, which, that's Captain Picard. And then Richard, you got a shirt too, but you decided to give your shirt to me. So we got another shirt. So we couldn't pick the color. The color was gray. Then I just got Engage again because awesome.
Now, are all 3 shirts, do they all have the, all 2 shirts, they have the same 3 logos?
No, this one has the ships. So this has ships and the Star Trek logo.
Okay.
And then this one has my favorite Star Trek shows right now that are on Paramount Plus, which are Lower Decks and Strange New Worlds. Those are my favorites. So those are the ones I chose. Yeah.
Now, is there a show called Star Trek that's on now?
No, it's like Star Trek Discovery. It's like Star Wars.
Right.
Where it's Star Trek : Discovery.
Right. Okay.
Star Trek Strange New Worlds.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I understand that.
See, it says it right there. Star Trek Strange New Worlds.
Okay.
See that? And then
gotcha.
Star Trek Discovery. Oops. Yeah. You get it.
I get it.
And then at that same activation, we got a little keychain for Discovery. So I got all this Star Trek stuff. And then we walk down the street and there's this costume exhibit. And because we're pressed, we get to walk right into these.
Yeah, we saved hours.
Awesome.
Hours.
Yeah. So we get into that one, and it's a Star Trek and Doctor Who costume exhibit. And so it was kind of small, but they had some really awesome costumes. We have some pictures. We still need to share. There's so much going on. We have to share.
There's also a big mural and a captain's chair.
Yes.
That said, do not sit. So I wanted to sit down. Oh, that's
right. Yeah, I have some pictures. I don't know which phone they're on, but at the end, we got these what are these called? Friendship bracelets. And so they say boldly go. Look how cute that is. A little Star Trek symbol. And I should just wear this. And then because it was a Doctor Who as well, you got two. So you got boldly go and you got time and space. Sorry. Oops. Gotta do my wrist. So time space. That's the Doctor Who with the little Doctor Who booth right there. And so Richard got one too. So I took all his bracelets and now they're mine. Yeah. So that was cool. So I got like all the Star Trek stuff, including the Star Trek dress, and I'm like, woohoo! Let's go. That was great.
It was. Now I'm wondering why they didn't give out like little acolyte pins or bracelets or something at the Lucasfilm Pavilion.
Yeah, nothing. I'm trying to see if we
just so you can walk around with something. Now you have all the Star Trek stuff.
Yeah. Oh, here's the little. We got this from the Lodge exhibit. So this was the Paramount Plus.
You can go
like little
zip.
Yeah.
Little zip cord.
Yeah, little zip cord. Zip. Actually, I should keep that for.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, these are nice. Okay. So yeah, so lots of Star Trek stuff.
So we didn't buy anything but the Jar Jar mug, the dress, and the Tusken Raider.
Yep.
Other than that, we didn't really.
Yeah, we didn't get it. We're saving our money for D23. Richard, that's what we're doing. You didn't know that until
not until now.
But we're saving our money for D23.
All right. I better do a good job tomorrow in Thousand Oaks.
Yeah. Yeah, you better.
It's been a hard day's night.
All right. So I think the pictures are on your.
Okay. Well, yeah. Well, we're still sorting out all of the media.
So much.
We took yesterday. We had an off from work, but we spent the day editing and sorting and organizing
doing our panels. Yeah, it was really fun. Hey y'all, says Blake. Hi Blake.
Hey Blake.
Excellent.
All right. So then Sunday,
yes,
we packed it up and we went home. But we gotta say that we gotta thank your mom and dad for helping us out with the hotel room.
Yeah, thank you guys so much.
Yeah, or else we probably wouldn't have been able to stay at Comic-Con.
Mm-hmm. So we appreciate that so much.
Now, for next year, 2025, it's pretty much a foregone conclusion that we're going.
Yeah.
What did we learn that we're going to take with us?
That trivia is our wheelhouse.
Yes.
Because that kind of marries our fandom stuff, our, podcasting, with also our ability to do party entertainment. Which we've done. That's our actual job. So yeah, it was really fun. We had a great time. Skywalkers, we'll try to get 2 panels again because once again this year we were able to gift our extra. We had 12 extra Comic-Con badges, which go for $350 a pop. This is 4-day badges with the preview night. And we were able to gift those to anyone who's part of our Skywalking force. Now, we didn't know we could gift them until about 2 weeks before, so you couldn't really plan too far in advance. Right. But those of you that took advantage of that, I'm so glad we were able to get you guys in.
Yeah, so that's the one thing we learned. We love doing the classic Marvel Star Wars comics, and I would miss not doing something like that, but it was really fun doing those trivia game shows. Yeah. So next year we're going to do a Star Wars one, and we'll do a pop culture trivia.
Yeah, we're going to submit those ideas. Yeah. And maybe we'll submit a Disney one. We'll just submit more than we have. We'll figure it out. But it would be great to get 2 panels again.
Yeah. Or 3? 3? No, not 3.
I don't know, but yeah. But bringing all the gifts.
Oh my god.
Oh, you know what? Actually, if anyone's watching, because we really could use sponsors for these trivia giveaways.
Yeah. A lot of we went to some other trivia panels, and where this is being brought to you by Blast from the Past or Mystic Museum or Amazon,
whatever it is. So I guess we have to reach out. But if anybody of you know companies that we should reach out to, or if you have any leads into some pop culture companies that would be willing to give us some things to give away for trivia, because once again, we had like 400 people in that room.
Yeah. Well, the sign said capacity 473.
Oh my gosh.
We had 473 people in that room.
Yeah.
So just going to get sponsors for it, because we once had like boxes and boxes of giveaway stuff. Well, it's kind of dwindled down, so we can use some more giveaway stuff.
Definitely. So that's our plan for next year.
Yes.
And another tip, just know that it is a very overwhelming convention. Like I think Bryn, you and your son came and for the first time, and after like a couple hours, it's like, ooh, wow, I need a break.
Well, plan on some downtime.
And that's how I was the first time I came. So just if you do go, if you've never been before, please do your research, because there's a lot of research that needs to be done for parking, for planning, for driving.
And parking.
Yes.
And did you mention parking?
I did mention parking.
Okay, mention parking.
Yeah, that's a big deal. You can get parking in advance now through ACE driving, and definitely recommend you guys do that. Wow.
But they were, like your mom brought up, there were shuttle services, like, which was a huge time and money saver, free shuttles. But I'm waiting for a shuttle, and a guy and his girlfriend, like, so excited to go to Comic-Con the first time ever, and he really wanted to go to Hall H.
Oh,
and I told him, do not go to Hall H. You're gonna spend your whole you came here from like the Midwest. You're gonna spend your whole time standing in a line. Don't do that. You'll see the videos on TikTok or YouTube later on. Experience the convention. He's like, oh, I'm so glad I ran into you. That's what he did. Now he and his girlfriend packed like 2 or 3 cosplay outfits.
Oh wow.
And they were lost. Their luggage was lost.
Oh no.
Yeah. The airline Spirit, I've got no idea. So they found the luggage, but we'll bring the luggage to you like the next day. So
oh my god.
They weren't able to wear all the stuff that they packed and then prepared for.
Oh.
So I said, let me make your day. Do not stand in that Hall H line. I know you want to be there for those big announcements, but you're gonna miss the whole convention.
Unless that's your priority, but
yeah. And I told them that too. If that's something that's on your bucket list that you really want to do, then you go do it.
Yeah.
But if your goal is to see Comic-Con, you're not going to see it.
All right. So shall we move on? Now, we did something really silly, which was we went 4 days to Comic-Con, and then the Sunday, we're like, let's go to Midsummer Scream, which is in Long Beach. It's the Long Beach Convention Center. So we drove home Sunday morning, and we hopped right back out again to go to Midsummer Scream.
Yeah, this is an annual Halloween horror convention.
Yes.
Once again, where is it? Long Beach.
Yes.
Not San Diego, not Orlando, not Chicago,
and it's
not London, not Japan.
Yes.
Long Beach.
And it's really awesome when it's not the weekend of Comic-Con. So, but we did manage to go for about 3 hours, right?
Yeah,
which
was enough.
It was enough because we had the Bat Pass, so we could get into the front of the line of these.
The Bat Pass is like the Genie Plus.
Yeah, you could get into the front of the lines of these
mazes.
Mazes, thank you.
These like mini scare mazes.
Yeah,
and there's a big warehouse hall of shadows, which is if you've gone to any of the conventions, it's like one of these big giant rooms. They darken it out and they put all these little mini haunts all around the convention. So to give you an idea, when you're going to go to Universal, this is what a little mini haunt will look like. Go to Not Scary Farm or just little pop-up ones.
Yeah, they're all over. And they
Joe Smith in like Anaheim wants to do one. He wants people to be aware of it. He'll do like a little mini sample of it.
Yeah, and they'll give you the information for those haunts as the season draws near, which October is just around the corner now. And excuse me, we really recommend this convention if you love Halloween. Like, don't be scared of the horror aspect of this. That's easily avoidable.
Yeah, it's like I would say 75% Halloween, 25% horror.
Yeah, definitely.
And last year, Sarah's like, "Hey, can we go to this?"
It's
like, who are you all of a sudden?
Well, I like the haunts. I like Halloween, and they have a lot of vendors that specialize in Halloween. Oh, and I didn't even share the little necklace I bought.
Oh yeah,
I meant to get that.
Yeah, last year the theme was vintage Halloween, like the 60s and 70s Halloween. So I was all over that, and I told Sarah, she's like, "Well, I want to go to that too." and she was able to go last year for like a day, and she really enjoyed it. And this year she said, "Hey, Midsummer Scream's coming up. I want to go." It's like, okay. And last year we saw the big Universal Studios, the Halloween Horror Nights preview. And that was fun to see the big panel where we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, we're gonna do this. And you go to the park, it's like, where's all the stuff they said you were gonna do? So all the storylines just get lost in the adrenaline of screaming in these mazes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So at a little shop at the very last minute, I ended up buying this necklace. It's so cute. And I think it was only like $15. It's very well nicely made. I think it feels like wood. What do you feel? Or is it plastic?
No. Oh, this is 3D printed.
3D print. Okay, 3D printed and then painted, I guess. But yeah, it's just super cool. It's like, look, Haunted Mansion. Woohoo. And it's from Kira's Lil Shop. Boop.
And we're not shilling for her. She didn't tell us to do this.
No.
But you know what? This local artists we want to support.
Yeah.
So there you go.
I'm excited to wear this during Halloween season. There you go.
Do they have other ones?
You know what? This was the only like Haunted Mansion one. She had a bunch of earrings, but I can't wear earrings.
Yeah.
So
if I didn't
too sensitive.
If I didn't have a Star Wars collection, I would have a Haunted Mansion collection.
Yes. And we have some Haunted Mansion
we got a whole bunch of Haunted Mansion stuff. But I just love that very creaky, innocent Halloween horror.
Yeah.
Because no blood and guts in the Haunted Mansion. No, it's ghosts and skeletons and the stuff that is very G-rated. That's my kind of Halloween stuff.
Oh, okay. Mom has a new task for Dad. 3D print jewelry. Sounds good.
Peter, do you need a couple seconds to make a note of this?
Yeah. All right. So we are going to be putting out some reels of those mazes so that you guys can share. Once again, we just haven't been able to get to it. It's been crazy because also this week, I think we're going to go over, you guys. We're going to go over a little long today.
Okay.
Because also this week, we had the Virtual Cantina Family Vacation.
The vacation we've been talking about for months.
Mm-hmm.
When Spencer Jowitz has been on the show, or Chris Bartlett, or John Goodson.
Yep. All of those interviews
signers
and signers led up to this past week.
Yes.
And so once again, that began Saturday night with the VCN meetup. That's Virtual Cantina Network. The VCN meetup in San Diego. And then on Monday night, we had this whole thing at Scum and Villainy Cantina. We had a bunch of signers there from the Mandoverse, basically.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
This is in Hollywood. This is the Star Wars pop-up bar in Hollywood.
Mm-hmm.
And Spencer was generous enough to let us
sell
our books there. And everyone else they were signers. If you want autographs, this is where to go.
Yes.
And let us just tag along. And we sold so many books.
We did.
We sold so many. We could not get away to say hello to anybody else because we were constantly selling books and signing books and pitching the books.
And then talking to people we hadn't seen in years.
Yeah.
Just seeing in person. So it was really awesome that was a great night. And it was really hard to talk though, because our throats were pretty thrashed.
Yeah, and this is where all this coughing started, because we were by the front door and outside people were vaping or smoking and vaping. So all that would just waft in, and it was so slow that we didn't really realize what was going on. And at the end of the night, we're like, how come we're coughing up a lung?
Yeah.
Like, oh, people just like that.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see. Troy Halter. Yeah. Woohoo. VCN Family Vacation too. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. And so we did so well there.
And the next night.
The next night we were in Anaheim.
Yeah, there's more videos we got to post of the Scum and Villainy night, because there's Misty Rosas, who played Quill and Frog Lady. She's riding down the sidewalk in a little land speeder.
Oh my
and a lot of these Skywalkers we don't see but once every couple of years. Like Din has been on the show, Kevin Reitzel.
That's right.
So many, and all these people from my neck of the woods, but back in Massachusetts.
And Leilani Shu was there as well. Frank Rich.
And Spencer, of course, was there. Then the next day,
we were in Anaheim.
At Biggs
Bar
which
and Grill.
is the same place that we debuted the books in 2022, right before Celebration.
Yep.
So that was another stop on the VCN Virtual Cantina tour. And we sold out of part 2 of Today in Star Wars History, part 2.
Yeah, we sold out of the paperback version now.
Yeah.
I mean, we still have to, we'll get more author copies, but yeah, we sold out of all the ones in stock.
Yeah, so we sold out at the end of the night, so we didn't have to turn anyone away.
Yeah.
And we were so happy.
Yeah, it was great. It was a great time. Once again, more signers were there. The Kevin Thompson and Tracy.
Kevin, our buddies.
Yeah, Kevin and Tracy Thompson played the Ewoks. Also, the woman who we see at Galaxy's Edge.
Oh, Margot.
Apostles. Yeah, she's also. Where's our hats?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, where's my hat?
Yeah, so if you go to Star Trader or Galaxy's Edge, you may have seen Margot, whose last name I can't pronounce, apostrophe.
But she retired.
She played an Ewok in Return of the Jedi, and lately she's been working at Disneyland, but just retired. But then Sarah was all full of Ewok love, so she bought one of these from Tracy Thompson.
She had black ones, white ones, and like off-white, off I don't know, beige. And so look at it. So cute. And both she and Kevin were wearing them, and that was the best selling of that hat because I was like, I want that. So we got it.
Well, imagine if I got one too. We'd be like a couple of twinsies.
I love them. They're so cute.
Yeah, very, very cute.
So yes, I love it. And I need to get like an Ewok pin or patch and put that on top of that.
What is that?
It's just wherever they got it says number 86 Brooklyn 20. But we'll put an Ewok something there.
Yeah, I think I got some Ewok stuff.
Yeah. Woo.
So yeah,
yes, very cute, right? Yes.
Right. So that was tons of fun. Craig Miller was there.
Oh, that's right, Craig Miller.
And Jenny.
And it didn't stop there, you guys, because the next day was Disneyland with the family vacation. So we went just in the evening. I know some people did all day. We couldn't. We had to work.
Yeah, we had shows to do. So from Wednesday to Wednesday, we did Comic-Con, Midsummer Scream, Virtual Cantina, and Disneyland.
Yeah.
This is why we sound the way we do.
It's true. Oh my gosh. And this week is D23.
Wait. Well, we're not done yet.
Okay.
And then 2 days later, we went to go see the Monkey Men. Yeah, so this was a Monkeys cover band, and we went to go see them 2 nights ago. So within like 8 days, we did all this stuff. And the Monkey Men, it's a new cover band. They started last year, but their first couple of concerts were over Comic-Con weekend of 2023, so couldn't make it there. So this year they were playing August 3rd at the OC, the Orange County Fair. And as soon as we saw those dates, like, okay, we got to do it. So it was the Monkey Men, and then followed by the Fab Four, which is a Beatle cover band.
Yeah.
And seeing the Monkey Men, they had those red shirts that you and I wear, the red iconic monkey shirts, and doing the same gags they would do on stage that they did on stage in 1966, 67. It was like seeing the Monkeys back in time.
It was very cute.
It was like a great, tight 45-minute show. I got most of it on camera, so that's another video we got to do sometime soon.
Yes, and then we had aisle seats, so we could dance in the aisles a little bit, which we did. So it was fun.
Yeah, and we're gonna have some of the Monkey Men on the show in a couple of weeks.
Yeah. Oh, Freebird TV has joined us. Great to see you last week. Great to see you, Freebird. Woohoo!
Hey, Freebird. Yeah, so our friend Bryna, she is in charge of the Monkey Men Facebook group. And she said, yeah, if you ever want these guys on your show, let me know. It's like, we want them on the show.
Yeah.
Because there's so many questions. Because each one, Mike, Mickey, Peter, and Davey lookalikes, they embodied those personalities so well. And then after that was the Beatles. And you're listening to it, it's like, why can't music be music anymore?
Oh, yeah. It was fun. It was good stuff.
So
that was our week.
Yes.
Our weeks.
A week plus one.
Yeah, so sorry we couldn't go live last week, but we were in the middle of that family
selling
vacation,
books.
selling
We
books.
were thinking about, hey, let's do like a live stream, but
we just
were
couldn't.
we couldn't.
We did do some lives from Disneyland though. We did the fireworks.
Oh yeah,
live. We shared the Star Wars fireworks.
Didn't we do like 3 live streams?
Yeah,
I think we did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so those are viewable on our YouTube channel, so definitely check those out.
So,
but Star Wars fireworks from Galaxy's Edge was so great. It's so beautiful to hear that music. We loved it. Now this week, coming up, D23, we're going to have lots of coverage on social media, and we'll probably do a podcast wrap up on Sunday evening of the whole day. Now, I know you guys are wondering about meetups. So if you are around for D23, the best place to see us, because once D23 starts, it's just everyone just has their own schedule. We're blowing and going. And because the big panels are now in the evenings, we can't do those evening meetups anymore.
And they're not even on premises anymore.
Exactly. So on August 7th, and you know, I'll do a post on this, but on August 7th, which is Wednesday, I believe. Yes. August 7th, Wednesday, around 6:30 p.m. We'll be at Noble Ale Works in Anaheim. And Joey Pittman, it's going to be his birthday. That's his actual, or it's the day before his birthday. But so it's going to be just Noble Ale Works is a great, like very hole-in-the-wall place that's really nice. You can walk up, you can grab a beer, you can sit anywhere.
This is the Home Alone place.
Yes.
We saw Home Alone there. It's like almost like a half Star Wars bar.
It's like in a factory.
They have all like Star Wars helmets on and Star Wars decor.
Mm-hmm.
But yet not a Star Wars bar.
And so Courtney and Kelly Turkel will be there. Neverland Clubhouse will be representing. Disney Universe Podcast be representing. We'll be representing. And so if you want to meet a bunch of fun podcasters and some of our Skywalking Network crew, that is a great place to do it. And we'll be able to really chat with you guys there. Now on August 8th, that's Thursday, we will be at Disneyland all day because that's D23 day at Disneyland. It's going to be super fun. And then just August 9th through 11th, D23. Well, bam. Mostly, if you want to find us, either Richard or I will probably be around the Lucasfilm Pavilion a lot of the time because there's a lot of stuff happening there.
Oh yeah, they StarWars.com just released their schedule of all the Lucasfilm things that are happening at the pavilion. All these like little panels at the pavilion.
Manny Jacinto's gonna like show up at the pavilion. I don't know how that's gonna work.
That's gonna be a madhouse.
That's gonna be a mess on the convention floor. If he's showing up. Also, I saw that Vanessa Marshall on Sunday, I believe. She and Athena
Portillo, the creator of Bad Batch, will be doing a little Q&A, a little panel.
Yeah, I think I have a panel at that time. I'm like, but I really want to see them, so I might skip the panel.
That's why we can divide and conquer.
Yeah.
Hey, this is Getting Graphic just joined.
And Mr. Jackbox. Hey, you guys.
Hey, everybody.
Awesome. Yeah, so we are very exciting. Oh, okay, and at Noble Ale Works, dialing it back, they have a Dole Whip seltzer. So it's beer that tastes like Dole Whip, or seltzer that tastes like Dole Whip.
Is that a good thing?
People love it. I always like the dark beers. So like the Harry Porter, that's what we got last time. It was really good, but they didn't have it there last time I went there. So that's what's going to happen. And then Sunday night, we will probably have a round table somewhere. We don't know where yet, because that'll be after the Legends panel at the Honda Center, in which we're going to see Harrison Ford, John Williams, and also
Frank Oz.
Thank you. We are so excited, along with other Disney legends that we're excited about, but those are the main ones.
Yeah.
That like
3 Star Wars alumni.
Yeah.
How exciting is that?
Yeah.
Very.
Oh my God, you guys, we're just going nuts.
And then on Monday, we'll come back for things we want to share. And
we'll share with you all the stuff that happened and all the stuff we might have gotten. And if you guys got stuff, you're welcome to join us. This week, we're not going to have anyone come up to share because
we've gone long and we've got and our throats are very. Yeah. We gotta save them. We got a lot of recording to do.
Yes, we do.
A lot of talking and yelling.
Oh, and so once again, we want to remind you that this week there will not be a usual podcast episode, but we will have a lot of YouTube content coming, both for public and for our Patreon consumption. So Thank you to our Skywalking Force,
Yes.
the Patreon.
Thank you. Thank you.
I know that we try to find things that you guys would like, and so I hope like posting the full panels of our Comic-Con panels and things like that,
and giving away Comic-Con tickets.
Yeah, I hope that you guys like that, and we'll be sharing more content with you through D23 as well. So thank you, everybody.
All right, with that, yeah, we'll wrap it up. So on the things we want to share next week, so instead of going over like we just did here, going over the panels in our days, we'll just show things we want to share.
Yeah.
And if anyone else got things at D23 and they want to share some stuff.
Yeah, this will be a real fun like live stream that people can
a round table live stream where everyone can show their stuff, because I got a good feeling many of you will be there.
Yes. Yay. All right. So you heard it, 6 p.m. next week on Monday. Oh my gosh. All right, we gotta go, you guys. We'll have some tea. We love you all. Thank you all for joining us today. Thank you for your comments. We love them. And now it's time to say goodbye to
things we want to share.
Things we want to share. Things